Hello everyone, this is YVR. Welcome to YVR Maths Tutorial. In this video, I am going to discuss evaluation of integrals if the given integrand is in the form of p of x by ax plus b whole power n. To understand this concept, you should know basic definitions and basic properties of indefinite integrals. To understand the concept, watch this video till the end. Let's begin the class. I will explain how to evaluate the integrals of the form p of x by ax plus b whole power n by giving proper algorithm. In order to evaluate this type of integrals, we may follow the following algorithm. In previous class, we have discussed evaluation of integrals of the form p of x by ax plus b whole power n. Now, we will discuss about second case. Before going to learn second case, you should know about first case. If you did not watch previous class, get the link from the description cards. Let us discuss about second case. See here, what is the second case? If degree of p of x greater than or equal to n, then how to evaluate the integration of the given integrand? So this concept we are going to learn in this class. See here, step 5. First 4 steps we discussed in the previous class. Now step 5. If degree of p of x greater than or equal to n, then what is the process we have to follow to find the integration of the given integrand? So if degree of p of x greater than or equal to n, then divide p of x by ax plus b whole power n and express p of x by ax plus b whole power n as q of x plus r of x by ax plus b whole power n. What is this q of x and r of x? Already you learned this concept from the lower classes by using long division method. If degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator, then generally we will follow long division method. After completing the long division method, the given fraction can be written as quotient plus remainder by divisor. So see here r of x is called remainder function and q of x is called quotient function, and degree of r of x is always less than n. And the function ax plus b whole power n is the divisor. So if the numerator function degree is greater than denominator function, then generally we will follow long division method. After completing the long division method, the fraction can be written as quotient plus remainder by divisor. Here remainder I mentioned as r of x and quotient I mentioned as q of x, and divisor is here ax plus b whole power n. So after completing the long division method, the given fraction can be written as like this. After getting this one, we have to follow first case. See here, step 6. After getting this, use first case to evaluate integral r of x by ax plus b whole power n dx. I will take one problem and I will explain clearly, then you will get the idea what is this concept. So let us discuss 2 problems on this concept. One problem is if degree of p of x is equal to n, and one more problem is if degree of p of x greater than n. Now we will discuss first model. That is, if degree of p of x is equal to n, then how to find the integral of the given integrand? See here, question number 1. Evaluate integral x square plus 1 by x plus 1 whole square dx. Let us discuss solution of this one. First of all, we will consider the given integral as capital I. Then let I is equal to integral x square plus 1 by x plus 1 whole square dx. The denominator part is in the form of a plus b whole square. So I will expand the denominator part by using a plus b whole square formula. Then I is equal to integral x square plus 1 by x square plus 2x plus 1 dx. What is p of x here and what is n? Here p of x is x square plus 1 and n is denominator part polynomial degree. What is here? 2. So if you observe here, the degree of p of x is 2, n value is also 2. So clearly degree of p of x is equal to n, that is 2 is equal to 2. So as per given algorithm which we discussed in the previous slide, divide the numerator part with the denominator, that is divide x square plus 1 by x square plus 2x plus 1, and then express the given integrand as quotient plus remainder by divisor. Now we will divide x square plus 1 with x square plus 2x plus 1. See here, the numerator part is x square plus 1 and the divisor is x square plus 2x plus 1. So by using long division method, to get x square, with which term you have to multiply the divisor. So the divisor term is second degree, the numerator part is also second degree. That's why to get x square here, you can multiply the divisor with 1 and write the result here. So if you multiply the divisor with 1, then what you will get? X square plus 2x plus 1. If you subtract these two terms, then what you will get? X square get cancelled and plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled. Then the remaining term is minus 2x. So this minus 2x is called remainder and this 1 is called quotient. And this x square plus 2x plus 1 is called divisor. So as per given algorithm, the given fraction can be written as quotient plus remainder by divisor. When we should stop this long division method? If degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor, then you should stop. Or if degree of the divisor is greater than degree of the remainder, then you can stop long division method. Then after completing the long division method, the given fraction can be written as quotient plus remainder by divisor. So if you follow this concept, then the given integrand can be written as integral. What is the quotient here? 1 plus what is the remainder? Minus 2x by what is the divisor? X square plus 2x plus 1 dx. Okay, observe students carefully. By using long division concept and by using the given algorithm concept, I wrote this step. Now, in the second term, the denominator part again I am going to write a plus b whole square format. That means the next step is integral 1 minus 2x by x plus 1 whole square dx. By using basic properties of integrals, apply individual integrals. Then the next step is integral 1 dx minus integral 2x by x plus 1 whole square dx. Now, as per given algorithm, the second integral part is first case. That means in previous video, what we discussed about first case, that first case concept we have to follow to find the integral of this part. What is the first case? If degree of p of x less than n, then express p of x as a polynomial. By using that concept, from the second integral, the constant 2 we will write outside of integration. Then we have only the variable x. For that x, I am going to add 1 and subtract 1. Then what we will get? See in the next step. Integral 1 dx minus 2 times of integral x plus 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square dx. From the second integral, split the terms. That means divide each term of numerator with the denominator. Then what we will get? See in the next step. Integral 1 dx minus 2 integral x plus 1 by x plus 1 whole square minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square dx. If you see here, from the second integral, from the first term, x plus 1 get cancelled. Then what you will get the new step? See here, integral 1 dx minus 2 integral 1 by x plus 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square dx. If you apply individual integrals for the second part, then what we will get? See here, integral 1 dx minus 2 times of integral 1 by x plus 1 dx plus 2 times of integral 1 by x plus 1 whole square dx. If you observe, the last part is in the form of integral 1 by x power n dx. And the second part is in the form of integral 1 by x dx. And you know already the integration of 1 dx. If we apply all these formulas, then what you will get? See in the next step, x minus 2 times of log modulus of x plus 1 plus 2 times of minus 1 by x plus 1 plus c. If we simplify this one, then the final step is x minus 2 log modulus of x plus 1 minus 2 by x plus 1 plus c. So this is the final answer for the given integral. When we have to follow the second case, if degree of p of x is greater than or equal to n, then only we have to follow the second case. So this problem belongs to degree of p of x is equal to n. So if degree of p of x is equal to n, then what we have to follow? Divide the numerator part with the denominator, and then you can apply quotient plus remainder by divisor concept. Okay students, based on this model, I will give you one question for self-practice. See here, question number 2. Pause the video and solve this problem. If you do not get any idea to solve this problem, watch the first question solution again and then solve this one. Then you will get idea. Okay students, to get updates from my channel, click on subscribe button and then activate bell icon. To get notification of updated videos, subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching this video. Drop a like, give a comment and share with your friends. Thank you. Thank you very much.